Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous Snake, and here's his story. Just a quick rant from Anonymous Snake. This whole pandemic really exposes the slaves to the government that always fucked us in higher taxes and inflation. These are the same people that before this pandemic were doing great. I always used to see them getting in and out of my car as I Ubered them to wherever they needed to go. Listening to their basic bitch problems that were minuscule compared to mine. I went from making six figures to becoming an Uber driver just because I stupidly acknowledged those narc fucks of my family of mine one too many times. However, this last time really pulled the rug out from under me. That's another story. Most of my life was sabotaged by my narcissistic horde of a family, my coronavirus. Well, I mean, narcissism is everyone's coronavirus. That's what it is. It's the world's coronavirus. And I got the vaccine. Vaccine's this channel. And the narcs, I know you hate that. I know you hate that. Causing me to have to start over 3 times until I figured out narcissism, and I am now currently healing and rebuilding myself. No government or Daddy Trump was there to pick me up. I have to be an adult, which is no problem. So am I to understand that inflation and everything else that goes with it, that's gonna now infringe on my lifestyle, all because they ran into a circumstance that was out of control. It's like seeing a narcissist, the deep state, creating a bunch of Goldenchildren to be used to sabotage America's scapegoats, basically people like you and I. Let me know your thoughts. Well, I mean, this was kind of my point in my last video, which the other Anonymous asked me to take down. She paid the fee. She just didn't like how it was worded, and, not that she's angry or anything, but she didn't feel it came out the way, or like her story, what she was saying came out right. She wasn't really trying to make it like, the media was, that it was all about an inferno or a controlled burn, but, it's all cool. But it's the same point I'm making. Look, whether you want to call us scapegoats and then the bunch of Goldenchildren, they're deadbeats. And here's the thing you got to understand. The golden child is always some sort of deadbeat. They're always some sort of deadbeat. That's what makes them golden children. Because they don't have to do anything. They're not held to the standards that we are. They're held to different standards. That's what makes them golden children. That's what makes them deadbeats. They're locusts. They're an infestation. They're there to destroy American culture. They're there to take it down to where we're at, to the point now where, the whole idea has to be thrown out because America is somehow racist. I mean, that's what it is. Nothing can be honored about our Constitution because, it's all just written by racist white guys, which is just bullshit. Look, whether it's with taxes or inflation or whatever it is they touch, they destroy. Whatever the government touches, they destroy. Doesn't matter if it's taxes, doesn't matter if it's inflation, doesn't matter if it's healthcare, doesn't matter if it's law enforcement. It doesn't matter. This is a gift to the baby boomer generation. This is where it has led us. We are on this path now for one reason, as I see it. And you can trace it right. You can trace it back to the 60s. Yes, the 60s is where it started. But where the flashpoint was Clinton getting elected in 92. I mean, look it up. Clinton became president in 92 with 38% of the vote. So, like, when you hear these people bitch and moan about electoral college and popular vote and not a majority, it's bullshit. Clinton got into office, the first thing he did was fire all 93 U.S. attorneys, completely changing the face of the Justice Department. And who did he put in? They started hiring your Peter Strzok's, your Lisa Pages, your Andrew McCabe's. All these people is when they all started filtering in or gaining prominence within the Justice Department and in the government. The Clinton administration, i.e. our first black president, i.e. our first baby boomer president. Got the ball rolling for all this bullshit. That's why they're afraid of Barr. Barr was the first Bush's attorney general when he lost to Clinton. So he knows exactly where the cutoff point was, where all these deep state bureaucrats really began to run out of control. I mean, they were running out of control for 2 decades before that, but goddamn, they couldn't get away with what they're getting away with now. 20, 25, 30 years since Bill Clinton got elected in 1992, this is where we end up. With baby boomers with a career in the Justice Department of fucking it up, of destroying the economy, of destroying taxes, of destroying inflation, of printing money, of all this bullshit. Oh, just print more money, just print more money. George Bush, just print more money. Barack Obama, just print more money. You baby boomer deadbeats. You baby boomer golden child deadbeats. Again, not all baby boomers. Not all baby boomers. I know. 95% he is. 90% he is. Okay? Horrible. Horrible. Drove up. All of this. I mean, it's not just taxes, and it's everything they have done. Everything they have done starting in the 60s. And being at your flashpoint was Bill Clinton being elected in 92 with 38% of the vote. And in 96, okay, he only won with 42% of the vote. 42% of the vote. Tell you, that's why when you hear these people bitch and moan about the electoral college and the popular vote, it's bullshit. They don't give a fuck when it benefits them. 38% of the fucking country elected you to be. 38%. And he gets in and he fires all 93 federal prosecutors, completely changing the face of the Justice Department. And you wonder why we're at the stage we're at now. The baby boomers. The baby boomers. The baby boomers created the golden child deadbeats we are seeing today. You wanna thank somebody for COVID-19, for the pandemic? Because who are we by and large protecting? It's elderly people. Sorry about the COVID cough there. It's baby boomers. Again, I'm going to keep going back to it. It's baby boomers. Baby boomers. Baby boomers did this. Baby boomer fuckery did this. Baby boomer culture, turning in your neighbor, snitching on everybody out. That's baby boomers for you. Authoritarianism, that's baby boomers for you. Just print more, give me the entitlement. Baby boomers, that's where we are. And they'll just print money, raise taxes just to pad their own coffers. Understand the source of the problem. Baby boomers. So, thank you for your contribution and your story there, Legendary Snake. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to have a private video made, or you just like to sponsor, or you just like to make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all of this goes away, and trust me, YouTube and Google are going to make that happen one day, sooner or later. So please, if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to follow me on the library backup app as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care, everybody.